superhero. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. Until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed. Until I woke awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Superhero. Fly up, away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Can I be your superhero? Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules, my life destroyed. A life destroyed.
Racing Diecast 150 at the Monster Mile. And now for the famous words of motorsports. Hey, Gabby. Driver, start, go, and go!
Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom diecasts are available. Shop the GOAT Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoatRacingDiecast.com. Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports. It's a pleasure just to have you live at a charge. A little countdown to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs, the best in graphic design out there. You can check them out by exclamation point Kigo. You're going to be able, or sorry, exclamation point Lunatic. There it is. We're back. GoRacingDiecast.com Xfinity Series. It is going to be the SIM500 here this Wednesday night. Mr. Van Ness, thank you for the like, sir. Kevin Stone, thank you for the like. RB, thank you for the like as well. Nathan, thank you very much as well. I appreciate everybody being out there watching the fantastic race we've been having over the course of the last, forever. Everybody is knocking it out of the park. All these leagues, all this stuff. Hello to you. I appreciate you. Hello, sir. Hello to you as well. It is, well, you can see it, Las Vegas Motor Speedway tonight. We'll talk about the starting grid here in just a moment. Week 5 here at Las Vegas is the GoRacingDiecast.com starts, plotting their way forward. I mean, we're in the heat of it. And the early portion of this series has been absolutely amazing. 110 laps tonight, 100% fuel, 4 sets of tires total. Pace car speed limit's going to be 60 miles an hour. Pit road speed limit, 50 miles an hour. Very tough pit road to get into at speed, so you got to watch those penalties. That's one of the big factors here. Track temperatures at 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 67 on the air temperature, 23% humidity, and the overcast skies, and a 22-mile-an-hour wind. That is a blistering wind. I mean, blistering, massive, horrible terrain. Anyway, that's a wind. I haven't seen a 22-mile-an-hour wind in a hot minute. It's crazy. How about it? Week 5 starting grid's going to look as such. The children get David Schildhouse out front. Tyler Dalton's going to be your outside pole sitter. J.P. Phillips, Jason Karlovich is going to be out there in row number 2. Sean Macklin, Tommy Ryan in row number 3. Nelson Rivera, Mark Jorgensen Jr. there in row number 4. Bentley Glazer is going to be out there with Wesley Donaldson. Kevin Brown out there with Erica Arnold through row number 6. Row 7 will be Ross Cato, Joe Hudson. Row 8 will be Justin Fuller and Stephen Miles. Alex Bryson's going to be out there with Brian Macklin through row 9. Row 10 will be Trey Itzen and, of course, Chad Coleman. Brent Scott, Robert Friery III are going to make it row 11. Row 12 will be Jimmy Coleman and Richard Swavely. Row 13 is going to be Stoney Benfield and E.J. O'Rourke, Bobby Wetzel, and then Ryan D. Cook are going to be out there row 14. Row 15, Joey Jettina is going to be out there with Brandon Alfin. That 14 says, don't touch me. Jeff Ryan and Kevin Stone are going to make row number 16. John Fowler, Barry Stevens, row 17. Ron Holyfield and Doug Roth in row 18. Row 19 will be Mike Montezi and then Andrew Griesbaum. Charles Van Scoik, Josh Parker out there, row 20. Row 21 will be Doug Sigmund, Randy Yokman, Brian Workman, Gerald Livingston through row 22. Glenn Campbell making up the final row. Shieldhouse ready to take him around. It's a big field. It is massive Xfinity Series racing each and every Wednesday night. How about NASCAR making the announcement that, well, the Xfinity Series will be no longer called the Xfinity Series after 2025. Pace car dives down pit lane. Drivers are ready. Restart zone coming up. We're going. We're green. Hello, Valerie. How you doing, dear? All right. Let's do it to it. Fast is this racetrack. Valerie, much love to you, dear. How are you doing? Good to see you all out there. We got to move our logo's over. You know, we want to make sure our sponsors are seen. I make their stuff a little bit bigger on this one. Shieldhouse out front, Tyler Dalton and tow. Fast laps are going to be kind of just rolling. I mean, this is what we're going to see out of these drivers as things start to populate. They are good. Valerie, how is your Lego collection going? I haven't been on TikTok as of late. Been working a lot. Shieldhouse, Dalton, JP Phillips, top three haven't moved. Sean Macklin rolling us. Nelson Rivera pushes down on the bottom side. Little Verizon 5G, Pennzoil Ford Mustang. There to the 22. Jason up on the high side, off two from the start of the race. We'll see Tommy Ryan digging into the corner. Shieldhouse, fastest lap of the race so far, 30-50. Tires wear out pretty fast here. It's a bumpy bottom of the racetrack. Second lane's pretty fast around this thing. You can run multi-grooves. You can rip the high line. But we'll see how much that's going to hold on. Who's going to be running into the middle of the racetrack as we continue to go. Right now, Shieldhouse rolling. Tyler Dalton up high. JP Phillips pushed to the inside. Tyler Dalton, big runner on the front straightaway. Massive look. All right. We got any movers and shakers? How about Josh Parker already? 81 on the bottom side. Oh, little free. Somebody got went around just a little bit there. I think it was Barry Stevens. Looked like the 78 went around just a little bit. He's fine. He's able to hold on to it. The old school Nova. Kevin Stone back there gave us a big like. Thank you to Kevin Stone. We're 2 and 3 wide as Doug Roth holds on to the 43 up at the outside. Montezi on that 4 car. Off 1. Grease bomb out to the outside. Randy Yoakum's going to be up 1. Glenn Campbell up 5 as the 44 Trans Service Chevrolet goes to work. Let's go from the Budgie Bird out there. Much love to you, dear. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Josh Parker up 13, already pushing hard. Here's Joey Jatina and that SIM500. Oh, the Ford Mustang core in Maine. Cook's on board. Atlanta Braves fan. I'm sorry, Alabama fan, not Atlanta Braves fan. Alabama, man, oh man, I got to get my logos right. Tyler Dalton out front, takes over the lead. Dan, what do you say, sir? Much love to you, sir. I saw you out there on the old YouTube. Recovering, had a little accident the other day. What kind of accident did you have? Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Dan says, boogity, boogity. How about, you know what? We'll give you the boogity, boogity. Here it is.
Boogity, 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 boys! Let's go racing!
Oy vey. Much love to you, dear. Thank you very much. Hello, Jeremy. Mr. Bailey. How are you doing? Hello, sir. Hello to you. Good to see you out there, Mr. Bailey. Brian Macklin having an issue. Caution comes out here for the first time. Let's take a look. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, no. Full send. 30 goes around. Brian Macklin at Joey there on the inside. One more time here. We'll quarter speed this one. 30 on the bottom. Rolls up just a little bit. Comes up 14 still there. And, well, easy it is. Dancing 50 stars. Thank you, sir. Thank you for all those stars. Dan bought one of my awesome
Dan
Funko
DePaolo
Pops.
sent 50 stars.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Dan bought one of my fantastic Funko Pops. You can buy one of my Funko Pops in the merch link. You can check it out. There's a link there for it. It's under the Signature Esports memorabilia. We have 9 available. It's kind of crazy. All right. I think Brian's fine. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Ooh. Ooh. Hold on. Something about dogs. Hold on. your dogs got into it and you tried to stop them and you got bit, your finger got infected so bad you had to go to the ER and get it checked. Got some antibiotics and a tetanus shot and a rabies shot. My goodness. So no Legos for a hot minute. My dear, goodness gracious. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate you for those 50 stars. You're amazing. Thank you, sir, very much. I really do appreciate it. Those are some awesome things. Hey, I do have a driver cam tonight, and it's the GOAT Racing Diecast legend himself, Mr. Charles Van Scoik, getting out there, showing off what he's got going on. If you see off to the top left of his monitor there, there's part of his collection. And when I say that he has one of the best collections in the world, it's a personal collection that he has. It's insane. So not only that, but every weekend he gets out there and he gets himself part of a shop that he goes out and he sells his diecast, and you can order online. If he doesn't have it, he'll find it. But chances are there's a good chance that he probably has it. So check out his website, goatracingdiecast.com. He sponsors the SIM500 Xfinity series, and he's a legend. He's just a legend. His name's Charles. His given name is, well, you know the cool thing. Thanks for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you for the clip. Much love to it. Hold on to your butt. All right. Well, I hope you have a fast heal. I hope your finger's going to be okay. We all hate that. And you know, dogs are man's best friend or woman's best friend. They're our best companions. But I tell you what, sometimes they can be temperamental. Good on you trying to stop it. Good on you for trying to stop it. Are they big dogs, little dogs? I'm more afraid of a little dog bite than I am a big dog bite. All the good things. I've seen some changes on paint schemes. Mr. Butler, how you doing, sir? Thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Yeah. You see my logo scroll around out there as well for Chop Shop Racing. Chop Shop Racing sponsors our driver cams. Muscarella Motorsports sponsors all of our cautions. If you can check out Muscarella Motorsports, they got some things happening with their team. They're doing some pretty darn fantastic stuff out there. We love them. C&L Carpets, of course, 757-536-5155 for the best luxury vinyl planks in all of Virginia and North Carolina. He loves his new construction. He does a phenomenal job, so check him out. It is you're afraid of a quiet dog. Yeah, I could see that. I do hope she feels better soon as well. We love Valerie. Valerie's Jessica Grahalva's little one. We appreciate her very much. Thank you for the tags. And Thompson Racing, moving to the race. Thompson is Alex Thompson. He's got a sponsorship on here for just being Alex. He's a good dude. All right, they're ready. Let's do it again. You have a husky and a poodle and a Yorkie. The poodle and the husky got into it. Oh, man. Is it true that poodles don't like kids? Or is that Dalmatians? I can't remember. All right, they're doing it. Full send, 110 laps to be completed. We're completing lap 11 as we speak. Tyler Dalton, J.P. Phillips, he's Shieldhouse right behind. Absolutely, dear. We want to make sure you're good to go. Xfinity Series Racing. I'm curious, as these cars go around, I'm curious what's going to happen and who's going to become the title sponsor of the B Series for NASCAR. 20 to the outside, 34 J.P. Phillips, SM Company. Good luck here. You gonna let him duke it out next time? I mean, I get it. I would get why. It's dangerous. It is dangerous. Little wall tap for the 19. 34 on the inside. Very aero dependent on these cars. Very aero dependent on these cars. There's Sean Macklin right behind. Sean fast too tonight. Everybody Everybody fast. Robert Fryery, here's that wall. A lot of people dropping on the wall, try to make that second lane work. Egg shape the corner, big lunatic design action for you. Thank you, dear. Kigo the lunatic. Just an awesome dude, which we appreciate. Right now, Phillips sees Tyler Dalton to the back bumper, and this is third running in line. Ooh, Montezi having an issue. He jumped. He's on pit road. Here's what happened. Doug Sigmund on the outside. Ooh, a little wiggle out of 78. Oh, no, not Mike. Mike, no. Blown engine, has to jump to pit road. Not much you can do there, and no way to bring out a caution with a blown engine like that. Can't even pull forward. You're saving your coins for March. You're going to spend some money at the Lego store. Love it. Thank you for CNL. Budgie, thank you for hitting all those people. Did CNL not work? It might not have. It should have. There's Andrew Griesbaum. There's Musk. That happens. It might have timed itself out. Those things, they do happen. Thank you, dear. Heck yeah, spend that money on those Legos. You got a friggin' awesome, like Jess and I were, we're only a little jelly of your shelf of Lego stuff. Should get a photographer to come take photos of you and do some stylistic things with your Legos. I think it'd be cool. Or you could do it yourself. That'd be awesome. Fieldhouse back out front. Your pole sitter trying to dig. JP Phillips on the inside. Tyler Dalton up high. Mark Jorgensen Jr. is going to be up 2. Fryery doing a great job in that number 2 car. Fryery's homage with the custom carpentry. I like it. I like it a lot. Josh Parker is stalled in 20th currently. We'll see how he's going to make that work. Trey Eaton down to the bottom side. As a Toyota working right now. A little bit of traffic just ahead. Momentum on the side. Bryson up and out. Ooh, a little wall tap. Trey down on the bottom. And that's the pass. Cleared up. 81. Josh Parker trying to go places here. Shieldhouse still your race leader. Tyler Dalton back to the inside. Double file for the lead here as these drivers are not giving up. Hold on, I got to go find Valerie Chef. Coulter, what do you say, sir? What do you say? Coulter Jr. out there. That's Michael Coulter Jr. He is part of the old, he's just an OG. You need to start giving people OG titles. Be able to put them in that group of people that we've known for, over half of the series. 19 sees a 20 back on the outside. Shieldhouse rolling. I wonder if David's streaming tonight. He got a win last week and wasn't streaming. I bet he's streaming this week. 20 to the 19. Good roll so far. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I am going to be that guy, and I'm going to fanboy a little bit because we really do love Valerie's stuff. So check out Valerie. We'll give her some love. Go give her some love, folks. Go follow her. She's got, she puts together Lego sets, and she's pretty stinking awesome. We'll give her some love. If you like the old tick-a-tock stuff, Remember, I'm a closet nerd. I like gaming. I like NASCAR. I like Legos. I like World of Warcraft. Yeah. Good enough, right? Fieldhouse rolling. There you go. Great racing? I think so, Coulter. You should join this league. I think they're doing pretty well for Las Vegas. They pride themselves on having clean racing. Strength of field tonight for this series. After I go and find it. There it is. Bam. 3.2K. Heavy strength of field. $25 of 110 being completed. Let's check in through the field and see where iRacing takes us. Takes us back to the old 5-4. Jimmy Colbert down to the bottom side. Trying to get around Ryan D. Cook. Here's the 5-1 of Justin Fuller with Nelson Rivera. Jason's rolling as well. 93. Trying to push in. That's Brown. Kevin Dub Brown there. You'll see the 60 on the bottom side. Bentley Glazer behind. A lot of drivers here inside the top 10 still rolling. Lot to be said. Not to be said. Let's go back with it. About 5-1. This is a battle for sevens. 5-1 sees the 22 to the inside. Fuller rolling forward. WBD diecast on that black and purple car. Can't appreciate him. Can't appreciate him. Josh Parker still up 23 spots. See if he can gain any more throughout the rest of the race. Again, appreciate it. Make sure you check out Valerie from Texas. That is the TikTok channel for our good friend Valerie out there on the YouTube. We like supporting people who try to support themselves. You know, every 1,000 views she gets, I don't know if she gets anything for it, but you know, we can try to do it. SIM588. Jorgensen Jr. sees Tyler Dalton drop it in. Saying, I got places to go. I've got people to see. A little Flex Seal on board. Tommy Ryan up on the outside. Ooh, Tyler Dalton clears. He's good. Dalton trying to hold on. Tyler Dalton, it's a nice little shove down into the corner. Northern Tool and Equipment. Barry Stevens, Randy Yoakum having a good battle back here as well. There's so much happening on the racetrack, you kind of have to look. Stoney Benfield off 4 of that 75. Bobby Wetzel, he's going to be off 1. But don't count out Bobby. He's that silent driver. I say silent driver. He's good, okay? And he's good at keeping himself out of things. He just keeps quiet about it. Brent Scott up on the outside lane, 9 rolling. Scott 1,500 on the iRating. He's going to be right where he needs to be. He's going to be off 7 from the start of the race, but nothing wrong with what he's got going on. Chuck's going to be at 14. Glenn Campbell up 19. 44 rolling. Brandon Alphin up 6. Alex Bryson just ahead. How about Joey? 14. Full scent on it. Driver should pit about the halfway mark. We're going to see quite a few laps on this racetrack. Trucks get about 48 to 54 laps.
23:19.
Whoa, there she is.
23:19.
There's the misses. I was waiting for that. Good race so far. Only one caution. 31 of 110 being completed. Fast race. Schildhouse and Macklin 1-2 right now. Jorgensen Jr. dropping in. Schildhouse was cool, calm, and collected. Now doing the same thing he was doing before. Utilized a little bit of clean air to try to run some fast laps, but everybody still within a blanket of each other. Hello, my love. Budgie giving you a hey. All right, model half track doing pretty darn phenomenal. SIM500 over the next couple of weeks. Going to be making it happen. All right. You know what we need to do? Oh, I have the hiccups. All right, 18 of Macklin trying to take over the lead. A little bit of a skip there. I was trying to load a website. Sorry. '20 in the 18, 88 of Jorgensen to the bottom side. Justin Fuller up 11. Fuller to fourth. Tommy Ryan's going to be in fifth. Yeah. Bam. Sitting that out across the world. All the logos. Yeah, if you saw a skip there, folks, it was because I was. Chuck's got so much awesomeness on his website that sometimes it just takes a little bit to load. He's got so many photos of cars and things like that. Just everything he does is insane. How about Jorgensen Jr. to the bottom side? There's a 20 of Schildhaus right below him. David Schildhaus trying to keep it clean. There's a 93 rolling forward. Kevin Brown. Wesley Donaldson back into the mix. He's off one, still looking outside the top 10. Sitting in 11th. Eric Arnold right where he started. Tyler Dalton dropping here. We'll see Jason to the outside, off 6 as well. Wesley trying to roll. How about that very high side? Eric Arnold coming around the corner. On the old page from the Larson days. Bentley Glazer pushed in as well. True Timber rolling. Macklin, your race leader over Jorgensen. Justin Fuller digging to the inside. Toyota leads, and there's a Toyota in fourth. Chevrolet's around. First forward is going to be Nelson Rivera, and that number 22. Little 5G on board. Yeah. All right, if you are out there and you're going to want to know what these drivers are going to next, well, sim500.com is the place you're going to be able to check it out. You can click the Xfinity Series tab. Not only can you join the league from there or register to join the next season, you can also check out their schedule and you can check out their points. Next week, February 12th, we go to Homestead Miami Speedway next Wednesday. Valentine's week next week as well. Jess and I's oldest daughter, her birthday is going to be Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. Of course, we're going to be running the SC 1100 on Super Bowl Sunday. We don't really care about Super Bowl this year. 99 on the bottom, 22 rolling. Right now, the driver with the most points in the standings, I don't even think is in today's race, Adam Gilliland, who leads in the point standings by 23 points over Wesley Donaldson. Currently holding on. Gilliland has 2 wins. Again, the 23-point lead, massive. Joey sits third in the point standings. Justin Fuller, Bentley Glazer as well. Bentley has a win in this series, and so does Sean Macklin. I'm sorry. Adam Gilliland has a win. Sean Macklin has a win, and David Schildhaus has a win. David won last week. Let's see. Bentley has a pole. Sean Macklin won the pole once. Nelson Rivera won the pole. And Tommy Ryan has won a pole. So through 4 races, 4 different pole sitters and 3 different winners in as many races. Top 5 in points would go to Gilliland, Donaldson, Jatina, Justin Fuller, and Bentley Glazer. And we're going to see a ton happen here. The bonus points are what matter, I think, in the best regard. Hello, everybody. Thank you all for being out there and showing your support. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me, and it goes a long way to support what we do. And, of course, you can react to our streams on YouTube if you want to. There's a little button down there. You can give us some hearts. You can give us some smiley faces. You can give us some, you can cheer us on. You can be like, oh my goodness, what in the world? And then you can be like, this is 100%. That's right. You can do all of that. It's all about you, folks. You can do all of that if you want. If you're out there on Facebook, thank you for all the likes. You can do so as well. If you're out there on Twitch, Well, you can sit there and talk to Budgie and tell her, hey, how you doing, Budgie? 42 of 110. 22 of Nelson Rivera rolling through the corner. Kevin Stone had an issue on and off track on lap 41. Just got a little bit free. He's got some left rear damage. That might be affecting some of that downforce. Should be all right, though. We'll see if he makes it a two-stopper to get anything taken care of. Right now, 20 drivers under 4 seconds apart. Rich Swavely seeing that 20th spot up three positions. Josh Parker up 22. It's Chad Coleman just ahead. It's all about that base. Ross Cato's going to be off 3. Trey Eaton's going to be on a positive 4 spots here in that number 15. Tyler Dalton, Hornets Nest here. 24 look 3 wide. Tyler a little bit free here. He's the 31 up at the outside. Sometimes when you run hard early, you kind of have to back off and regroup. Right now, Jorgensen Jr. out front, 44 of 110. Sean Macklin rolling in that 3rd spot, or that 2nd spot, up 3. Schildhouse, your pole sitter, comfortable where he's at currently. Let's throw it back to the exciting parts of this racetrack. Like all of that. Big hype from the Budgie Bird. We'll be 10 laps away from the halfway mark. Tyler Dalton. See Stephen Miles on the inside. Laser. Tyler's managing right now. That's what he's doing. He's only 2 3/4 to the lead here. There's Jorgensen Jr. As we look at the spread, 20 back to the inside. Sean Macklin up high. Schildhouse letting him go. And keeping it reasonable as the 18 puts his nose across the 20. 20 able to just turn into the corner. He's been patient. He hasn't really needed to step on the throttle too much here. Able to keep it close. So is Justin Fuller and J.P. Phillips. J.P. Phillips started 3rd in today's race. He is the 5-1 looking ahead. Schildhouse managing here right behind Sean Macklin. Who came to pit road on lap 8? A couple of drivers did. Griesbaum, one of those drivers, came in, took a little bit of fuel. So did Jeff Ryan. Joe Hudson, same concept. Brian Wortman came in, got a few little dings of damage knocked out. Not enough to do anything else. Montezi, I think the only driver out of the race right now. Massive. So far, so good. Dun it. Schildhouse gets around the 18. There's a whole lot happening everywhere. Top 20. Again, good segment for them all. E.J. O'Rourke gets another spot here in that number 41. Josh Parker again up 22. Seeing how these drivers manage. And if they get a green flag run here to the end, he's going to be able to put up consistent laps for the top 20. Parker's last lap, 32:17. A little faster than a couple drivers ahead of him. Jorgensen Jr., 32:04. Still a half-second difference between Jorgensen Jr. and David Schildhouse. As all of the work still being done. Gerald Livingston on the 96 is going to be up 3. As Brian Wortman up 1 right behind him. Doug Sigmund off 2. As the 04 goes to work. Kevin Stone still trying to keep the car in one piece and try to find his way down pit road at some point. Kevin Stone usually up here mid-pack here toward the front. We've seen him do well. First 4 races. Ron Holyfield off 5. We'll see how Ron fares out. There's a couple of drivers back here that we're used to seeing pushed to the end. But this is a good series to be looking at right now. See Van Scoik and Jantina. Mano y mano. League owner, league financier. Door to door, 23, good run. Bryson right behind. Bryson in the 83 is going to be able to slide up. It's going to give a little run to the 14. A little free for the 83. 23 has a little right front damage as he goes to work. We'll follow along with Chuck and see what's going on. Can see him muscling that car. 83 dives on the inside. Heavy move. Whoa, Chuck has to get out of the throttle. The 83 with such a hard turn into the corner. Had to check way up. That outside lane starting to be a factor right now. The fastest way around this racetrack, bottom side. Jatina is going to be able to work. 83 pushing up out of the corner. 14, good run down to the back straightaway. Chuck doing good things. Drops it to the bottom side. He says, crank that wheel. If you stuck around at the beginning of the race, you saw Chuck's kids give the command for the green flag. Now, there is a race that he was a sponsor of, and I made that video specifically for it. But I like using it because as a family-owned business, Chuck gives the, it gives the adage that, hey, my kids are involved in all these things that I'm doing. So I'll probably continue to use it unless he tells me not to. So a couple of drivers go to pit road. Wesley Donaldson, blink there. Big blink for Wesley. We have Eric Arnold on pit road. Sony Benfield's coming down pit road as well. So the first takers when it comes to the halfway mark. Jorgensen Jr., your race leader. Macklin and Schildhouse had a battle there. They work out. They've worked it out, and we'll see them coming to pit road. Keep it on exciting sauce. All right, drivers doing the thing. It's a calm race. Good things happen. All right, Jorgensen, Macklin coming to pit road. Tyler Dalton right behind. Has to lock up the tires. Hopefully Tyler did not get a black flag there. Was unable to check that. But I'm gonna look now. Encoder did things. Bam, bam. Oh, 5-1 goes around. Van Scoik goes to second. Jason coming in a third. That pit entry. Brian Macklin, Jeff Ryan, Andrew Griesbaum, Joe Hudson, Ron Holyfield, Gerald Livingston. We have to look at Tyler Dalton's pit entry here. Last pit exit. That one, it was Justin Fuller. He backed this up. Justin Fuller's entry to pit road here. I want to say that he tried to leapfrog the 22. Well, he did. And then just locked it up. I mean, way to minimize the damage. Chuck on pit road. Brian Macklin's going to be your race leader. Jeff Ryan will be in second. Griesbaum will be in third. Joe Hudson in fourth. Brian Wertman in fifth. Gerald Livingston coming to pit road. Doug Sigmund is going to stay out as well. Schildhouse, the first driver into pit road, came out on 56. J.P. Phillips in second. Jorgensen Jr. has some time to make up here, about 3 1/4 as they come to pit road. The penalties are not there. I don't think anybody got anything out of that one. Ryan Macklin in a hornet's nest. Schildhouse, 22 back, first new tires. J.P. Phillips in second. We'll see Jorgensen Jr. very fast here, 30.78. Sean Macklin, 30.81. They'll be trying to play catch up here. Schildhouse just might have to manage. Again, a long way still left to go. Oh, caution comes out. E.J. O'Rourke. Oh, the 81 drifts up. Gets into the 41. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Kool-Aid. One more time. That's a bad camera angle. That is a terrible camera angle. Who got into him? Oh, it was Robert. No. Such an awesome way to Friary Custom Carpentry. You see him on the car. Such an awesome paint scheme. A little throwback for the two from the MGD days. He comes around and the car ends up in his lap. Into the 3, just trying to hold on to the brakes. Man, oh man. All right, Schildhouse going to take over. J.P. Phillips, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Sean Macklin, Eric Arnold, Kevin Brown, Tyler Dalton, Chad Coleman all inside the top 10. Griesbaum comes to pit road. Joe Hudson there as well. Doug Sigmund working. Joe's probably going to get some things worked on here, I do believe. I mean, that or he's making an adjustment. Jeff Ryan getting the damage worked on. He got a little clip out of that. Bryson coming off pit road at 83, a little laser racing. Massive days. Hey, here's the clip, Budgie. All right. We see why EJ spun. Yeah, we just saw that. That's what we just reviewed that. The 81 came up into the corner. That's we just went over that. 81 on the bottom side comes up into the corner. 41 was coming down to the run to line. Had a run on him, but the 81, he ran straight line into the corner and then comes up. Bam. Right there. Now, that could be considered a net code, but still think it was going to happen. Had already gone there, folks. Had already done that one. Pop Man, what's going on? You think your work power nap wore off? Are you getting tired? Yep, already been through that. We have DVR function out there as well, folks, on YouTube. If you guys want to utilize that. If you missed a part of the race, you can always go back, which is kind of cool. I like that option. I wish Twitch and Facebook would do more of that. You watch it at the quality it was streamed as well. Shieldhouse ready. Phillips, Jorgensen, Macklin. Back at it, second caution, 66 of 110. We'll see how this one will fare out. Jorgensen fast on the long haul here. Shieldhouse was working to that, working on that P3. Trying to keep it close to Sean Macklin. Eric Arnold rolling. Driver, keep your eyes on. He was back here somewhere. Mm-hmm. 88 to the bottom. Looking forward to Sunday. Sunday's going to be amazing. We have the SE 1100 coming up on Sunday. If you don't know what that is, well, the 1100, 20 to the 88. 88 up to the door of the 20. 34 in tow. JP Phillips pushing. Jorgensen will lead that part right there. 34. Get an inside line, a look. JP Phillips to the bottom side. Oh, 3 wide. Almost. 34 almost frees up. Mark Jorgensen Jr. down to the back straightaway. Good hard racing. Shieldhouse just maximizing the effort. Going to take it easy here, I think. Still enough racing here to allow tires to have a factor. But I'm going to tell you that right rear of the 20, not necessarily looking the best. What if somebody got into him? And when it happened, Wesley Donaldson down on the bottom side of the racetrack. 19 of Tyler Dalton. Back in tow again. A lot of time still left in this race. The laps are ticking away. 41 this time by, 69 being completed. Alex Bryson just ran his fastest lap of the race. Justin Fuller just ran his fastest lap of the race. He was chatting with us while he was in the car. Jantina up 7. Chad Coleman. Jimmy Coleman. Not Chad Coleman. Jimmy Coleman. Glenn Campbell. 30.99 on the number. How about Kevin Stone able to get the car? Get the dings taken out. Call 811.org number 17. Call 811.com. Every time you dig, call 811. You got to sign up for the race. Who's that chit-chatting? You got to get signed up for the race. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. The only way you can do that is you got to be in our Discord. The 1100. Going to be a good time, folks. We had 21 drivers. A driver had to drop out. We have 20 drivers. Our purse is for the drivers is at 500 right now. We get 20 more drivers, it'll be at 1,000, and that'll be a ton of fun. And then we have two sponsors for the series, and so we have a little extra money to throw at the drivers for specific reasons. One of those reasons is going to be best paint scheme. And we're going to be making that post on Friday. We're going to be giving everybody their pictures up on Facebook and everywhere. We're going to take some combined votes and see what we can do. Jorgensen Jr. out front over JP Phillips. Shieldhouse is going to be in third. Sean Macklin's going to be in fourth. Tommy Ryan in fifth. Trey Edson's going to be right there in that 13, up 13 in that 15. Macklin has Tommy Ryan moving with a purpose here. Making it all happen. Thank you, Budgie, for the Discord. Jeff Ryan in and out of pit road. And 7 minutes of damage fixed. Man, I didn't think that hit was all that bad. It must have been. Caution. Tyler Dalton. Oh, Tyler was in the wall. Oh! Oh. Alphin. Tyler Dalton. Dalton holding on to it. Oi. All right. Let's back up. They were 3 wide there for a second, just a split second getting into turn 1. When anyone looked to the outside, that's a wind tunnel effect right there. 19 pushes up out of the corner. Tyler, yes, barely gets into the wall. 21 gives him a bump. Into the 36. 36 saves it. 21 does finish him off there. A good job by the drivers. Woo! Charles almost met his demise there as everybody comes to pit road. It was Charles. It was somebody. What happened to Vance Coit? Hope Charles is okay. Was that Glenn Campbell? It was somebody. Oi. Massive. Thank you for a clip, Budgie. Third caution of the race. John Macklin staying out. Or coming off pit road. I don't know if he just took fuel. Cato might have taken right sides. Jorgensen Jr. full set. JP Phillips full set. Schildhouse getting some damage worked on the back of the car. Like I talked about before. You could see the ding on the top of the car, or on the back right bumper of the car. So back up, take a look here with the onboard driver cam. Now it's looking a little bit better. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Extra looks to be about an extra 39 seconds. All right, folks. If you want to be a part of this league, you got to go to this website, sim500.com, and get out there and have some fun. All right. These things, they do happen. It's good racing. It's a good race so far, folks. If you've liked what you've seen, give me an old, you know. Yeah, race. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a long Sunday because we're going to be trying to make sure that we do everything, all of it, all of the things. Sean Macklin ready to go. Ross Cato, Jorgensen Jr., JP Phillips. It's all about that base, folks. All about that base. Let's do it. We're green. $18.88 to second. Cato in the 12. A lot of drivers just came to pit road. Cato might have taken right sides to leapfrog the field here just a little bit. Put himself up with the top 3. Give himself some clean air. Tommy Ryan on the bottom side of the racetrack. JP Phillips up high. Wesley Donaldson still inside the top 10. Kevin to Brown. Ooh, a little wiggle. Little wiggle. Are you pushing hard or are you hardly pushing? Nah, I'm totally kidding. These guys are fantastic. All the drivers. 30 laps to go next time by. Jorgensen Jr., your race leader. Sean Macklin will be in second. Cato holding on. Some of the drivers are their fastest laps of the race. Jorgensen Jr., 30.52. Sean Macklin trying to push here. Tommy Ryan, 30.67. Last time by, jumps up to second. All the things happening. Macklin up 4, Griesbaum up 23, Glenn Campbell up 25. And getting dicey, 3 wide here, just ahead of Brian Macklin. Stoney Benfield having an issue. He's backwards on the bottom side of the racetrack. He's got some damage. Tommy Ryan trying to shortcut the racetrack, 82 of 110, trying to cut off as much as he can to be able to play catch up here to Jorgensen Jr. Stephen Miles just ran his fastest lap of the race. $60 up on the outside. 24 on the inside. Fowler coming up pit road. Not much in the weight. Macklin dropping back. Man, I didn't think tires were going to be that big of a factor unless Sean's just trying to save here. Justin Fuller charges through the field here. Trying to make it happen. Thank you once again to SIM500 and, of course, GoRacingDiecast.com. Both equal opportunity awesomeness. Back straightaway busy. I think Charles is out of the race. Wonder what happened to Charles. He must have had to have gone. Cato up 6. Still holding on. And restarted second. Fuller drops into the corner. Jason to the 60 just ahead. Toyota's trying to charge the way forward. 4th through 8th. All Toyotas. Jorgensen Jr. and a Chevrolet. First Ford's going to be Cato here. After that, newest tires, Andrew Griesbaum. Sean Macklin has dropped all the way back to 14th. Jatina is going to be up 12. He's rolling. He's doing fine. Doing fine. You can leave that car alone. Glenn Campbell up 26. Here comes the 44. Schildhouse off 25. Trying to roll his way back forward. He was your pole sitter. He's trying to go places. This is Nelson Rivera just ahead of him. Drives to the bottom side of the racetrack. Kevin Stone just behind him. Doug Roth up 14 at 43. A little STP action. 21 of Alphin right behind him. Marbles and all of the sort bouncing off the racetrack here. It is a spectacle. We have to go into some traffic for you to be able to see this. And if you have missed the tires flying off on all the things. 83. Ooh. Brian Macklin coming in. Showcasing a little bit of speed here. 23 laps to go here at Las Vegas. It's been a great race, folks. If you haven't enjoyed this race, make sure you hit that like button for me if you so choose to. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, of course. And make sure that you hit the notification bell to let you know that when we go live each and every week. It is an absolute blast to have you all on board. And thank you once again for being awesome. You can also follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/signature esports. Diana giving us some love out there. Thank you, Diana. You're amazing. Tommy Ryan trying to close in 1/6 of a second. Mark Jorgensen Jr. up as this track on lock. Had a good long run car. We'll see how he holds on for the next 22 laps. JP Phillips in 3rd. 15 Up 15. Trey has it working. Kevin to Brown on the 93. WBD Diecast teammates run 5th and 6th. And Fuller looks to the inside. 60, Jason Rowland. Still a Toyota in the mix. Ross has held on to his spot here. Stephen Miles up 7 inside the top 10. Oh, yeah. All the things, folks. All the things. All of the magic all around the racetrack. 19 laps to go. 24 travel to the bottom of the racetrack. Cato back to 9th. There's the 75 of Stoney Benfield. First driver off the lead lap. 75. A lap down. Ryan D. Cook closing in the pace as well. Solid where he is at right now. Stoney Benfield. It's a little bit of damage, but Ryan has a chance to get a spot here. He's off 6, Tony off 8. Jorgensen Jr. Half second, Tommy Ryan. Trying to close in, keeping that relative margin. Jorgensen able to kind of maximize the race line. Still within the draft zone. Tommy dropping all the way to the bottom. Anthony Garland can't wait till the double Sunday, man. It's going to be a ton of fun. SC 1100 on Sunday. It's going to start. I posted everything in our Discord, but for those who want to tune in for that, it's going to be a long day of broadcasting. It's going to be a long day of letting folks enjoy themselves and chilling and doing all the. Basically, it's a race that I've wanted to. It's a set of races I've wanted to call for a long time. So, stream's already out there as well for the 1100. You can check them out and give them some love. Let's see. We are. First session goes up at 11 a.m. Eastern. And that'll be the Daytona 500. Or, I'm sorry, the Indianapolis 500. And then we'll do the. We're going to take an hour break basically in between the sessions. Give the drivers a chance. So both sessions will have a 30-minute practice and a 5-minute 2-lap lone qualifying. So basically, 11:30. Eastern, they'll be qualifying, and then we'll go green flag racing. I gave them the same sets of tires that both races would get, and I tried to match the Mustang for the 500 biddies. I appreciate you. And I tried to make sure that we gave them the
sent 500 bits.
Thank you, sir. I tried to make sure that we gave them the same weather as well that they had, other than the rain, of course. But I tried to make sure we gave them the same weather that the Daytona 500 and the Coke 600 had. All right. Battle for the lead coming down is Tommy Ryan of the 99. Full send here. Thank you for the 500 biddies again. Legendary. Thank you, sir. Oh, that's Ryan. That's what all the people say. Riding high and low. Shot down in Maine. All right, we'll see how this works. 13 laps to go. J.P. Phillips back to third where he started. Trey's moving. How about Justin Fuller? Still trying to hold on, but Stephen Miles of the 24 into the corner. Do the thing. Yeah, Butch is doing a great job. Kevin Brown right behind. Well, Ross, good race for him. How about Brian Macklin at a 30? Rebounding tonight as well. Involved in that first caution. Able to roll his way back up here inside the top 10. Wesley Donaldson, the 91. Still waiting for him to get a win. He's due. So is Chad Coleman. Joey's due as well. I'm just saying. He pays the bills here. He's due for a win. Tommy Ryan has closed down the distance. The battle for the lead is on. 99 to the bottom side. 88 up and out. 99 pushes out of the corner. 88 able to defend. Second lane, Jorgensen. Tommy Ryan looking. Oh, baby. Tommy got a little bit free there. Tommy's got 10 laps to get it done. Tough to pass here on old tires. Tough to pass. Gotta make a mistake. How about it? Joe Hudson to the 49, last driver on the lead lap. Ryan D. Cook gets around Stony Benfield, so he picks up 33rd, 18 to his outside. Go RACINGDIECAST.com 46. Love to see it. There it is. Budgie gifted a sub to Muscarella Motorsports. There it is. Incoming hype train. Thank you very much, folks. You're legendary. Budgie leads this week. Thank you, Budgie, for the gifted sub to Musk. Got to make sure that you sub yourselves, folks. A lot of people gift subs and they forget to sub themselves. Use that Twitch Prime. There you go. Jorgensen to Tommy Ryan. 8 laps to go. JP Phillips, Trey Edson back here. Trey the 15. Still working. Stephen Miles picks up 5th. Chevrolet trying to close in. First forward again, Cato in 9th. Or I'm sorry, in 10th. Thank you, Budgie, for the 500 biddies. You're amazing.
Budgie Bird 5 sent 500 bits.
Oh, thank you, Budgie. Oh, thank you. Jorgensen to Tommy Ryan. Tommy Ryan had a shot at it. We'll see if he's going to maximize anything here or try to, or if he's heated things up enough to kind of close it down. 24 and 5th. Here is the 12 right behind. 91 still rolling. iRacing says Wesley Donaldson, the most exciting driver on the racetrack right now. All the things. Jorgensen Jr. There's the 9 of Bobby Wetzel up high. Bobby completing laps here, 36th. He's always a guy that usually has his way to move forward. And man, oh man, just a good, solid guy. All these drivers are amazing, folks. Thank you to everybody who put up the energy there. I appreciate you very much. I really do. 202 subs for the month. Thank you very much. 5 laps to go. All right, little lap traffic helped a little bit of that cause. You're not wrong, though. JP, 9/10 of a second difference down to just under. Jorgensen Jr. going to be looking to try to hold off the 99. 99, high approach here on the race line, trying to get a run. Huge head of steam for the 99. Changes the line. Tied to right behind Jorgensen. Jorgensen will have to do a little rear mirror driving here. Is going to move up the race line, take that line away. Tommy Ryan's there, though. To the back bumper. JP Phillips still an 0.8 of a second difference here. Tommy Ryan back into the throttle to the back bumper of the 88. Free and easy. Oh, back down to it. 2 to go. The battle for the race win. 99 searching for clean air. It's going to drop underneath. Right to the back bumper. Is he going to set it up out of the final corner? Tommy Ryan. Mark Jorgensen Jr. The battle for the race. White flag waves. Final lap of the SIM500 Goat Racing Diecast Week 5. 99 to the bottom side. 88 throttles back up. 99 back into the throttle, trying to do more here. Tommy Ryan, JP Phillips in frame. Tommy Ryan, one last Hail Mary to throttle up. Can he get it? I think Jorgensen is going to have this one. He's going to win it here at Vegas. Tommy Ryan, great effort. JP Phillips within a stone's throw there at the end. Did a great job. Battles throughout the racetrack. The battle for the win was just as good as the rest of the race. Great job by the drivers. Jorgensen Jr. with a win. Had the car to beat tonight on the long haul and on, well, pretty much everything we saw. Good to see him out there. All the love and appreciation from the other drivers is Jorgensen gets the win here in week number 5. That makes 4 different winners. I like it. I had a fun race to watch. I think they're a great series. And they're going to butter it down. Jorgensen Jr., Tommy Ryan, JP Phillips is going to be your top 3 tonight. As Stephen Miles Strayanson's going to be out there row number 5 or through 5th. Jason's going to finish in 6th. Brian Macklin in 7th. Kevin's going to finish in 8th. Mr. Fuller in the 5-1 will finish in 9th. And Cato able to hold on to a top 10 tonight. Great job by Ross. LC Donaldson, Eric Arnold. Andrew is going to finish in 13th. Coleman, Alex Bryson, Swavely, Campbell, and Jatina. Jatina's out there through 18th. Rest of your race results here. Excuse me, got a cough. Glazer, Scott, Roth, Sean Macklin, Schildhouse, Jimmy Coleman, Nelson Rivera through 25th. Kevin Stone, Doug Sigmund, and Brandon Alphin all the way through 28th. 29th will be Gerald Livingston, Ron Holyfield, Brian Workman, Joe Hudson, Ryan D. Cook, Barry Stevens, Stoney Benfield through 35th. Those drivers, Cook, Stevens, and Benfield all 1 lap down. Bobby Wetzel 2 laps down with Randy Yoakum. Jeff Ryan 9 laps down in 38th. John Fowler, Tyler Dalton through 40th. Josh Parker was at one point the biggest mover of the race. Finishes 41st. Robert Friery, E.J. O'Rourke, Charles Van Squick, Mike Montesi. Something happened to Chuck. What happened to him? All the good things. All the good things. What a race. What a good race. So all the things, right? All the things. Yeah. We're going to talk to him. That's what we got to do. What a race. What a race. There he is. There he is. There's the man of the, sorry, man. Man of the hour. Sorry, I got to bring you up.
That's fine. That's fine. This is awesome.
You put up a show, man. You and Tommy, mano y mano at the end. It was hard to look away, and What a race, man! Congratulations on the win. I know that they're probably like, "Hey, man, great job," and talking you up, and you and Tommy pushing boundaries there. JP trying to catch at the very end, but what a race you had, man! Walk me through
Man,
it, and you're just bad fast to
man.
Vegas.
I mean, it was oh boy, I'm still pumped up. Man, arms are shaking. Just trying to get my composure and whatnot because this has been a long time coming. But man, didn't really feel that good in practice. Guys were laying down some fast lap times in practice, and went into qualifying. I kind of surprised myself. I was surprised to start in the top 10, and I followed a few guys, and I really felt like I was way better than most in 3 and 4. I would lift super early, and I'd get back to the gas really hard, and I mean I just eat them up on the exit. Well, when you're doing that, thinking that you got them covered, you're like in the back of your mind that you're just wearing out your stuff, right? And
Mhm.
anyways, before that round of green flag stops, heck, I had pretty good gap to the cars in behind me, so I felt really really good. I was actually hoping that once we come out of pits that it was going to go green to the finish, to see if I could possibly run David down. But luckily with the cautions and getting some good restarts, I was able to get to the lead and pretty much control my destiny. I know I was running hard, and I kind of started backing off a little bit, and that's when Tommy started catching me, cutting the apron in the trioval. So I started doing the same thing, and it wasn't really working. And I know that right rear was mad at me. Man, I was sliding that thing through the center of 1 and 2. And, I know there was a couple times that he got a nose down below me. And all I could think to do is, I mean, hey, if I get turned, it is what it is, because, I pinch, you pay type deal, right? I
Right.
get it. And I just knew that I had to run him tight to possibly get him tight up off the corner to where he was going to have to lift. And man, I tell you what, he made me work for it, man. I'm over here shaking, sweating. I took a shower prior to the race. That was probably a bad move, so I'm gonna have to go get myself cleaned up. But man, this is just it's just pretty cool. I like running with these guys. I used to run a SIM500 several years ago, and I just recently come back. This is gonna be my second season back with these guys, so to be able to finally get a win, this is a good group of guys, right? Everybody's fast, competitive. You go back mid pack or further back, it's hard to carve your way to the front. But man, just a flawless race, man. I probably could have done a little bit better getting on the pit road on that green flag stop. Sean, he caught me pretty quick, or closed that gap significantly. He got to my rear bumper coming to pits. But man, I know I've been talking a lot, man, but I'm
You're
starting
good.
to get a little bit lost for words. I'm just trying to get my composure. I'm over here just reflecting, like, man, how did I do that? But man, just a great race, man. Everything just worked out for me.
It was phenomenal. You did it. You did everything you needed to do, and I think that's one of the things that it showcases this car. It showcases how much you have to pay attention to what you're doing in order to try to capitalize. I mean, there for a little bit, I saw Tommy change lanes and change his line to try to make runs on you, and you had to do what you would see in the real world. You had to close it
Mhm.
down. So
Yeah,
that's racing at its best.
man, it was fun. I saw him there towards the end of the race. He was going up against the wall in 3 and 4. uh, I was like, oh man. So, when I was seeing that, I was like, man, I just got to hit my marks and just kind of ride that middle lane and not slide or anything like that. And, I was kind of holding serve off of 4. And I was like, okay, well, the high side in 3 and 4 up against the wall ain't it. And I think he might have tried once in 1 and 2. And I think going into 3, he was able to get a nose underneath me. And like I said, if he touched me, I was going to take fault because I know I was running him tight, but I felt like, that, I mean, I wanted to win the race. I mean, that's what it come down to, right?
Mhm.
That's what we show up for, is to have a good time and win the race. But he ran me clean. I mean, there's a couple times that he could have put a little bumper on me to kind of push me up the track a little bit, but man, guys made me earn it. I'll say that.
Yeah, you made them earn their spots too. That's what matters with it. Mark, good to get you up here talking to you from Victory Lane, man. This was a ton of fun to call. It was a ton of fun to watch. And of course, homage to Junior. This is literally my favorite number through NASCAR through
Yeah.
2015 before he retired. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
this is cool, man. Yeah, it's really cool to see you get up here and enjoy what you're doing, but also enjoy a win that can mean this much coming from
Right.
a league that's this tough.
Oh, absolutely. I told the guys in Discord, with 10 laps to go, I might have started counting my chickens before that hatch, but I told the guys, I said, if I win, I said, I'm going to let y'all know that I'm going to be screaming coming to the checkers. It means that much to me. These guys are good. They're tough. There's a lot of really smart, fast guys in here. And, I've been on the server for quite some time, but I'm still learning. Right. And, it's fun to battle with them, kind of show them who I am. It's nice, all the congratulations at the end of the race. That definitely means a lot, coming from a huge chunk of the guys in the league. And like I said, man, it's been a long time coming. I mean, it's a super sweet victory for sure. Why don't we go out next week and do the same, right?
I like it. It's Auto Club, so a track that's gonna fare probably a little bit differently. It was windy out
Yep.
there today. It was cloud cover. It might be hot next week.
Oh, that's fine. Let it be hot. Let us slide around a little bit. See who can save the most tire and make a charge to the checkered.
It'll be It'll be amazing to see. All right, brother. Congratulations on the victory. It is your time. Give your shout outs, brother.
Oh, you guys for the broadcast, Signature Esports. I cannot wait to go back. I love going back and watching all the races. And, it's going to be nice when I'm laying in bed this evening, next to the sweetheart, and I'm over here watching this broadcast before I go to sleep. So I'm probably going to keep her up for a little bit, let her listen to all my excitement and whatnot. So Signature Esports for the broadcast. I want to thank Goat Racing Diecast for coming on board and sponsoring the Xfinity series this season. SIM500, all the freaking admins. I say this a lot when I get interviewed, but to you broadcasters, the guys that put on these league races for us, to give us a place to call home, for y'all broadcaster to come broadcast a series. I mean, I appreciate you guys, because we don't have to do a whole lot to race or anything like that. And for y'all guys to take y'all's time and put this on for us, it just means a lot to myself, and I'm sure it means a lot to a lot of other guys out there also. All the guys in the league, I do think overall that we do put on some badass races, and it definitely keeps me amped up, looking forward to the next. Hey, next week I might finish dead last, but you know what? The following week I'll still be looking forward to it. I'd like to thank my smoking hot wife for letting me do this. She knows what night's a race night. I think she's pretty much got that figured out, so she knows to leave me alone, let me do my thing. Again, I'm sure when I get done talking to you, I'll probably hear a little bit from her about me screaming and whatnot. But hey, it's all right. She needs to understand. I just won a dang race. Yes, a virtual race. I won. I'm jacked up. But other than that, just all the other guys that finished second and third, Tommy for racing me super clean. I mean, that's a huge respect to that guy. I definitely love racing against him. Like I said, there's a lot of guys in here that I love racing against, but my right foot for keeping that power down, my hands for wheeling this Chevrolet Camaro through the corners, and I don't know who else, but man, I'm gonna go take me a nice cold shower, get my thoughts together, and like I said, I'll be watching the broadcast here shortly. I can't wait.
Mark, it is a pleasure. Congratulations, the excitement. So my phrase is, these are fake cars, but this is real racing.
That is 100% correct. So I mean, once I explain it to her like that, she's probably going to understand why I was yelling at the top of my lungs coming to the check. And I mean, it's just an amazing feeling to win against a great group of guys. And I appreciate her for letting me do that. I mean, I tell her all the time, look, it's either I do this or I go to them bars and chase women. What do you want me to do? So I'm picking the lesser of the two evils. So all's good, man. We'll talk to you next week, I'm sure.
Yes, sir. And this costs a lot less than a divorce.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm sure she heard me right now. She'll probably be telling me the same thing. So that's pretty comical. That's funny.
I say the same thing. I call races, and I do this 8 races 7 days a week, right? And
Right.
I tell almost the same thing to mine. So it's good.
Well, I like to joke around, right? I'm a huge jokester, but she understands that this is my hobby, this is my passion.
Mhm.
I don't have bukus of money to go out and race in real life, right? Some of these guys, I'm sure in the league, they probably do some racing here and there in the real world and whatnot, local tracks, whatever. But this is it for me, man. So I like to try to hone my craft, learn from a lot of guys. There are several guys in this league that I'm learning stuff every freaking week. So hopefully we can just keep on putting it together. I can keep on talking to you. Hey, if I finish, top 3 every week, man, I'll be looking good come the championship. We'll be ready. But man, it's just all about fun for me, man. Winning's just icing on the cake. But I love coming in here, talking to the guys in Discord, cutting up, trying to learn from each other, even the other guys, the rest of the guys in the league, just trying to see areas that I can get better. And man, it's pretty surreal, man. It's about time that I finally won me something.
It is it's incredible to watch, incredible to see, man. It's you had a strong card tonight, and I look forward to seeing what you do at Auto Club.
I appreciate it. You have a good evening.
You too. Mark Jorgensen Jr. coming home in victory lane tonight. He knocks it out of the park. And I mean, that's passion if you ever hear it, folks. That's passion about racing. Let's talk to P2 tonight, who put up a fight, trying to get himself there, trying to find any lane that Mark wasn't in. And man, oh man, so close, but a P2 finish. Tommy, brother, my man, so close.
I tried, man. I tried everything I knew how to do and took a chance on different lines and stuff. And it was just, Mark just wasn't making enough mistake to get me there. And I kept making mistakes, and he gave me a couple opportunities, but I got loose in the bottom of 3 and 4, which is the first time that it happened all night. Was not expecting that to happen. I thought I was going to be able to get door to door with him going down the front. And, Hassian just jumped out, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I had the lift, and it's not good. But the biggest thing is I didn't want to kill us both. But I gave it everything I had, and I just knew if I stayed in it, I would have wrecked us both. So I had to pedal a little bit, but it's he had a good win. He deserved it, man. He drove his tail off, and I tried. That's all I can say.
He was pumped, and he said that whatever he warned everybody that if he was going to win this race, he'd be yelling and screaming. Was he yelling and screaming coming across the line?
Oh, I don't know. He wasn't in my channel, so I don't know. It probably was.
He may have come across SIM500's league. That's what I'd have been doing if I'd have won against you guys. Man, oh man. It's tough to win a race here. Yeah, I mean the talent level is just it's massive, and we're constantly seeing familiar names like yourself get up there and push. And I said earlier, you were driving with a purpose there about middle portion of the race just after the green flag pit stop, and you were on something there. Did something just click, or was it just time to go?
I think it was just time to go. I was just trying to maintain a good pace, because I typically in the past have come out of the pit. I'm like, okay, I got to save tires, because if I don't, I'll never make it to the end. But this one, I was kind of thinking that we'd probably have another caution, and Trey was breathing down my neck, and I was like, well, I guess we got to go. So
right.
Yeah, we were going, and then the caution I think eventually did fall. But yeah, it's just a lot of it's, man, just track position and making solid decisions to keep yourself in contention, because if you get behind the wrong guy or take the wrong line, I mean, you could really get freight trained, and it's not what you want to happen here, because it's really hard to make it back up.
It was one of the things that we noticed. We saw a couple of drivers that were running inside the top 5, and Schildhouse, one of those drivers. I mean, he made it back to 23rd, I think is what it was. Let me look. 23rd, and so it goes to show that when you talk about track position, it's running fast and consistent, but I mean, you got everybody else around you. When you guys are as close as you are, and pushing the boundaries of these cars as much as they can, it's like a greased up pig on going 195 miles an hour.
It is, and the hardest thing is, especially in a league like this, is how fast can you go and keep the tires on it and be there at the end, because everybody can drive fast, but how long can you drive fast? And that's the cat and mouse that you're just like, I mean, if I'm driving too hard, I feel like I'm tearing the tires up. Maybe I'm not. Well, he's tearing his tires up, so maybe, and then sometimes you just fall off and the rest of the guys don't. You just pissed off at the world because you can't figure out how the hell that happened.
I think that was, I mean, that's the way I feel in racing in general. That's just,
Yeah.
I feel like I want to I get it right. That I feel like there's a time or two that you're wondering how the 23rd car in an official split catches you after you've been leading for 90% of the race, and there's always somebody trying to find the craft and trying to find more out of these cars, and I tell you what, through 5 races so far, 4 different winners, it's great to see you guys come back in and just throw down. I mean, I called the Truck Series last time. We've called the Thunder Series, which was great racing too. But I mean, it's just never it's not disappointing. That's for darn sure.
Yeah, we try to put on a good show, and I mean, everybody's just driving hard. Nobody wants to wreck, but things happen,
Mhm.
and sometimes they happen more than we like to see. But it is what it is. But Sim 500's great league, been racing here for years and years. Joey's puts up with a lot and deals with a lot, and but nice like tonight is the reason why he does what he does, and we do what we do. So it's all good.
Well, you got to can do it, and actually, your bumpers is perfect.
Yeah, that's Northern Tools little slogan these days. So
Yeah, but it should be Sim 500 slogan. I'm just saying. And it is,
yeah,
folks. It's made for this. All right, Tommy. Congratulations, man. P2 finished tonight. I look forward to Auto Club and what you guys have got in store from there. This was a great. It was great. It was a great race.
yep, sure was, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, Northern Tool and Equipment, and is this the WBD Diecast
No,
series? I don't
it's goat.
remember.
It's goat. It's the goat.
Okay, Goat Diecast. Sorry. So I will. Hopefully, I'll see you again next week, man. Try to get back on this podium.
I like that. Auto Club is on board. I love that racetrack just as much as I love this one.
All right, dude. See ya.
See ya. Tommy Ryan coming home in P number 2 tonight, and a great race, great time. Last but not least, JP Phillips was on the move at the very end of that race as well. JP, congratulations on a P3. Great opportunity to watch what can happen in the closing laps, and you got within 6/10 of a second. And I think Garland was out there, and he was saying, "Hey, you closed down half a second between, I think it was like 7 or 8 laps to go. You were starting to close back into the distance. What else did you need? You need them to race each other harder? What'd you need to be able to get there, to be able to get in that slipstream and be up there competing?"
Yeah, a couple things. I needed Tommy to get up there and run side by side with him a few laps. I think I said, well, the last restart killed me. I think it was the 18 and 12 took 2 tires, lined up on the outside of row 2, and it seemed like everywhere those guys went was right in front of me. So we lost 2 or 3 spots there on the restart, track position wise, and had to use up some tire getting that back. And just then it was just sort of wait and see if I could save enough to make a run at the end. I think we had a little bit for them, but just couldn't quite get there. So needed them to race a little harder. Maybe rub a little bit there off a couple turns. I thought they were going to. They were smoking the tires a few times, but good run up front. I thought it was a really good race all the way around.
Oh, I did too. We get to call some great racing on our platform, but one of the things that I like to see about on Wednesday nights, especially with the B cars, you guys have 40 plus cars each week getting out there, turning laps and really just showcasing what can happen when you put a bunch of guys together. Just put them inches apart. I mean, it's insane to watch you guys do this from different IP addresses.
Right, and I'm telling you, it's like that all the way back through the field. And I would say in this league, this series, that the racing from like 10th to 20th is probably the hardest racing I have ever done. If you get back there in that, and I've run back there in that a lot, in that bottom half of the top 10 or 10 to 15th, I mean, it is all out all the time. So it's pretty incredible how deep this league is and how many fast guys are in here, and they put on a great show.
I tell you what, every once in a while, I go to the camera and I just let iRacing tell me what's fast and what's exciting, right? And they had us stuck at like 10th through 14th for the longest time. I think the lead changed at 1.2, and they said it wasn't as exciting as what was going on there. So I get it.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, and we were watching. I was watching from 20th to 1st on the green flag run or the long green flag run, even through pit stops. 4 seconds separate the top 20. That's not much. That's less than a straightaway.
Yeah, absolutely. Track position in this series is pretty key, because it's just so hard to pass. And these cars seem to be more aero affected by the aero than some of the other stuff that I've raced. So it's track position's key. You don't want to give it up when you've got it.
Oh yeah, this is what I miss about Cup Series racing as well. Just having the air, be able to move around the car, and you have to. You have to utilize what the car is going to do and how it can affect other cars. It's insane to still see that the Xfinity car in the B series on iRacing, as those would be, can just flat out be a driver's car.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the other thing that was pretty crazy on this race was the wind. You could feel the wind gust.
Yeah.
I think that's why you've seen some guys get loose there off of 2 just every once in a while. Get a gust of wind, and the thing would just push you sideways.
22-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, I have not seen 22-mile-an-hour winds except for on road courses. So
Right.
to see it at an oval, that's, could you imagine it like Daytona?
Oh, no way.
That'd be awful. I don't do that, folks. 22 miles an hour wind, 22-mile-an-hour winds at Daytona. If it's on a straightaway, it's fine. If it's facing your car, if it's facing the rear of your car, you're going to be loosey-goosey and bouncing all over the place. And, oh, yeah, no.
Yep, no doubt.
Crazy. JP, it's a pleasure to get a chance to talk to you again, man. P3 finished tonight, rounded out. Mark was excited. Tommy had a good time. Looked like you had a good time as well. Give a shout out to my friend.
Yeah, just a quick shout out to Tommy and Jeff. I raced with those guys a lot, so it was good to be up there bumper to bumper with Tommy, fighting in the top 3. Shout out to you. Put on a great show. Always good to watch this thing back when I get a chance. And just a quick shout out to Goat Racing Diecast for sponsoring the series.
Oh, Chuck will thank you for that one. He's the GOAT, and GOAT lives matter. Well, I love his slogan. I'm telling you, because GOAT lives matter. JP, we'll see you next week at Auto Club, man. Good luck in the rest of your races this week.
Thanks.
That's JP Phillips coming on P3 tonight as we round it out, close it out, let them have at their time and their energy. And what a great race. He's all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Yeah. You got to be jacked up. You win a race. It's amazing. SIM500, give us some love out there. Appreciate you very much. An opportunistic time for Mark Jorgensen Jr. What a great race he had. And you gotta show the love and show the support. I mean, Jason coming up, give him a little love at the end of the race. This was a very, very, very good and competitive race for a 1.5 mile track in the Xfinity car. Hey, kudos to the drivers. I mean, congrats on Mark for getting the win. And he's super thrilled about it, and that is the way racing should be. Hats off to him for doing so. Biggest mover of the race, Glenn Campbell, comes home 28 spots to the advantage, and phenomenal run. You're gonna see the 44. He's competitive. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Tomorrow night, a little bit of a game and stream. We're gonna have some fun on our end, and so we'll be live on Twitch and probably on YouTube, Facebook. If you're out there, make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on Twitch. And if you haven't done so, folks, react to the stream, leave us a comment, tell us how you thought the race was, tell us what your favorite paint scheme was if you didn't see it. And to the drivers that we didn't cover as much, I do apologize. We try to do as much as we can. And the racing's so good here that sometimes it just takes our attention away. So, man, oh man, what a race it was. 4 Toyotas finish. I'm sorry, 4 Chevys finished inside the top 4, and then 5th through 9th, all Toyotas. First forward, Ross Cato, and way to hold on. Ross did a great job holding on to a top 10 here tonight. It's great racing, folks. This was a ton of fun. And to the children, congrats on the pole. I hate seeing the damage, but hey, these things do happen. They do work. So, the burnout is forever. And it matters. Again, folks, it is fake cars. They are fake cars, but this is real racing. This is iRacing. Your platform for sim racing, and this is Signature Esports. My name's Jason. Good to see you all out there again. Thank you very much for everybody tuning in. Be good, be safe, be kind of one of the most important factor of life. Budgie, much love to you. Thank you to everybody for showing up tonight. And, of course, we'll see you back next week here for Auto Club. We'll be live Friday night with the Chop Chop Racing Cup Series, Saturday with the Powder Puff Racing Series, and, of course, the Chop Chop Racing Xfinity Series. More B-car action on Saturday. Sunday, the SE1100 kicks off live in the morning. It'll be 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern, where we run 1,100 miles of racing for a Signature Esports special event. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Be good. We'll see you in the next one, all right? Are you looking to add to your diecast collection? Well, visit GoRacingDiecast.com. Explore one of the largest collections available with the options for pre-orders, new inventory, and the GOAT's personal collection for over 25 years. There's an option for every level of hobbyist. Ship direct. Personal custom diecasts are available. Shop the GOAT Racing merch store. And if you're a driver, apply for a sponsorship today. Turn your hobby into a passion and head on over and shop GoRacingDiecast.com.